Group discussion is a structured form of conversation involving multiple participants who share their opinions on a specific topic. Enhanced problem solving. So it can increase the problem solving because proper listening will not lead to any kind of misunderstandings or confusion in the message shared. Effective listening can be developed through conscious acts and without getting any kind of distractions. Hello everyone, I am Nikilavati S, Faculty of Commerce, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I welcome you all for the sessions on business communication, and we are in the third chapter, that is spoken skills. So far we have discussed so many types of spoken communication, including debates, speeches, etc. So in this session we will be discussing about group discussion. And one of the most important concept or aspect of every business communication, every spoken communication is listening. So we will be studying what is effective listening is all about and why there should be listening skills. Let us start with the next topic, that is group discussion. Group discussion is a structured form of conversation involving multiple participants who share their opinions on a specific topic. That means here, as the name itself indicates, it's a group. That means it's a group of people or two or more participants or people discussing about a particular topic, and where they share their own opinions or ideas towards a specific topic, and it is commonly used in business meetings, interviews, team discussions and brainstorming sessions. As the business needs a lot of ideas, strategies, and they need plans to make decisions regarding the business and the future events. So it is important aspect of business communication where group discussion contributes to a lot of brainstorming sessions. So the goal is to gather diverse viewpoints. So when multiple people discuss in group, they share their own opinions and views on a particular concept or particular topic. So whether they say whether it is right or wrong. And it will be helpful to generate ideas, solve problems and also make decisions. Moving on. Some of the key features of group discussion includes multiple participants. That means here it's all about a group. A group consists of two or more people. So it consists of multiple participants who discuss on a single topic or a single concept, or they present their own views and opinions on a specific topic. Then we have a focused topic. So there is a focused topic to be discussed on, where here it is the topic that is decided to be discussed is already done. Like say for example a topic is given already. Here a topic is given already and a group of people are here to discuss about that particular topic. So whatever the discussions, concepts, viewpoints happen, it's always focused on, it's related to that particular topic and it is more interactive. So in a group discussion, if there are 4 members, so one cannot keep mum. It's all about interacting with each other, knowing their views, their opinions and sharing our opinion and discussing what is right and what is wrong. So it is always interactive where the one person listens, the other person's reply, or the one person speaks, and all together they get their own feedback, their own answers, their own ideas and plans. So there will be active participation from all the members of the group. And most importantly, it is non-hierarchical. So just like informal structure of communication, it doesn't follow any kind of proper structure. Say for example, a manager, then under him the functional heads, HR, marketing or finance. Under them there are some more supervisors. It's not like a formal communication. Rather, it's just like an informal communication where it is non-hierarchical. It doesn't follow any kind of structure and format, and all the people will be discussing at the same time and they are free to express their opinions and present their ideas on the same time. Moving on, we have purpose of group discussions in business. So why we need group discussions? what role the group discussions play in business. So mainly we have like it helps for decision making. So one of the main purpose why group discussion is done is to take proper decision. So a manager cannot decide himself about a rule to be implemented in an organization, or a strategy regarding sales promotion cannot be taken without discussing with any other people, because what he thinks may be right and may not be right. So, and it is important to involve even all the members or the board members and all the stakeholders of the organization. So it is important to ask even their own opinions and viewpoints, and also think about all kinds of pros and cons. So it is important to have a discussion before any decision is taken. So always a group discussion leads to brainstorming sessions, and they give you like more number of ideas and plans, strategies, like different kind of people give you different kind of ideas and plans. So there is some uniqueness and creativity of all kinds of stakeholders can be utilized through this group discussions. Then it is also important for problem solving. So whenever there is a problem that occurs in a business organization, so it cannot be solved by a single person. So it is when we discuss in group, we'll get to know what and all the kinds of solutions we have in front of us. And among the solutions, we'll come to know what is the best solution among all other alternatives. So that can be possible to decide and solve the problem more effectively and efficiently only when we do discussions. Then it helps for building consensus. So it helps to build consensus among all the participants or different departments or all the stakeholders of the organization. So it reaches to the consensus, and either wherever the employees or the stakeholders can come into compromise if one particular plan benefits for all. So here they'll think of what plan or what solution benefits to all the stakeholders. So when 4 people are discussing, they'll think like finally they'll come to a decision where some plan that benefits all the 4 members. So it's like that. Next, it also helpful for skill evaluation. So sometimes group discussions are a part of interviews. So here the participants are made a group and they'll be left for discussions, and through that we can observe what are their skills. So how do they respond to the questions, or how do they contribute their knowledge or points, how is their argument or how is their opinion and viewpoints, what is the creativity or uniqueness in that particular person. So that can be identified by the way he speaks in a group discussion, by the way he involves himself with other people in the group, and even his listening skills can be identified and evaluated, etc. Moving on, the next topic is all about the importance of listening in business communication. So, while speaking is often emphasized, even listening is one of the most important aspect of every communication. So, if the spoken communication to be effective, there should be proper listening skills. If somebody listens to you only, you can make them understand what's your message or what you are communicating about. Just like speaking, even the listening is also equally important in any kind of communication, as it fosters better understanding about a message. Effective listening also helps to build stronger relationships with other people, and also it reduces the conflicts. So why listening is important? So let us see, as we can see here, there are some of the key benefits of listening, which includes better understanding. So better understanding means only when the receiver listens properly to a sender, then only he can understand the message well. So a proper listening leads to proper understanding of the message. It helps to avoid any kind of misunderstandings. Then another one important benefit of listening is improved relationships. So when you properly listen to somebody, it helps to build a stronger relationship with the other person or the sender of the message. Say for example, when employees and managers are listening to each other, and it helps to gain the trust and respect towards each other, and it creates a better working place for them. So next we have is enhanced problem solving. So it can increase the problem solving, because proper listening will not lead to any kind of misunderstandings or confusion in the message shared. So with proper listening, you can always understand in what sense the other person is telling to you. Listening always allow you to gather complete information, solutions and opinions and viewpoints of others. Then we have is increased productivity. So here, when instructions and messages are clearly listened, then it will be easy for the employees to understand and work according to that. So it indirectly helps to improve the productivity in the organization, then it reduces the conflicts. So only a poor listening can affect or sometimes create unwanted misunderstandings or confusion among the people, especially between the sender and the receiver. So proper listening always clarifies the doubts, and it will be, it reduces the conflict of interest and any kind of conflicts. So it is always a proper communication which helps to solve any kind of conflicts. Now let us see the how to develop effective listening skills. So how one can develop effective listening skills? Effective listening can be developed through conscious acts and without getting any kind of distractions. So it is better to avoid any kind of distractions so that it will let you to focus on the sender of the message. So here, how to develop the effective listening skills? Here you can focus on the speaker. So by focusing on the speaker, you can avoid or gain effective listening skills. That means here you should completely focus on the speaker who is speaking and about the content he is speaking, and try to avoid any kind of distractions. Paying full attention, maintaining eye contact helps to avoid any kind of distractions and keep focus on the speaker's message. You should always make a conscious effort to listen and avoid any kind of multitasking. Say for example, nowadays the people who will be looking always into their mobile phones when they are speak to somebody else. Then avoid interrupting. That means when somebody is speaking, you should not speak in the middle. You should always allow the speaker to speak completely and express all its thoughts and viewpoints. Then only after listening properly, then you have to respond. Then practice active listening. So how to practice active listening? Active listening involves engaging with the speaker by, say for example, you may nod your head or maintain a eye contact, and if they are saying something positively, you can say yes or I see, like that. So by replying to their message or the by giving them feedback, in that way you can always practice the active listening skills. Then ask clarifying questions. So if there are any doubts when the speaker speaks which is not understood by you, then you can always ask them a question to clarify that and listen to them properly. Then you can also provide feedback about whatever the speaker has said. So always when a person expresses himself and gives thoughts, ideas about some topic, so you can at the end you can just summarize it, and you can tell the same thing in a very less words to the speaker, so that you will have a confirmation whether you have understood it properly or not. Then manage emotions. So it is one of the important aspect of active listening, where sometimes a conversation can evoke strong emotions. At that time you need to keep calm and cool and handle the situation and reply in very in a pleasant way and a calmer way. You should not get into any kind of quarrels or negative arguments. Then be open-minded. So be open-minded to even the others' viewpoints, ideas, and be optimistic. And you should also, it's all about the perception. Different people weave in a different way about a single topic. So it is important to know everybody's, like how other people weave on the same issue. So it is important to accept all their viewpoints and speak. It is very important for a collaborative environment. So here, just like the speaking or spoken skills, listening is also very important. So this was all regarding the group discussion, where one of the type of spoken communication where spoken skills are very important. Then listening is equally important as speaking. So that was all for today. Thank you.